G'day. I just wanted to take the opportunity to introduce a new project I've been working on, which is a Pentium III build. It's more or less finished. Just needs it's got a problem with the graphics card. I've got another graphics card in there at the moment, but essentially it doesn't. For some reason, either the card is dead, or just the computer doesn't like it because it doesn't work. It doesn't really work properly. So either way, yeah. I'll post a full list of the specs in the description, but basically it's got an Asus motherboard, Pentium III copper mine 866, 64 megabytes of PC133 SD RAM. That'll eventually be upgraded to some bit more. 40 gig hard drive. At the moment, the card I've got in there at the moment, the card I've got in there at the moment is a TNT2 M64. Of course, that's not to stay because I've got a GeForce 4 lined up for it, MX 440. So yeah, Once the GeForce 4 is in there, it'll absolutely kill. It's going to be an amazing computer. So yeah, case looks very reminiscent of an Apple Power Mac G3. Same sort of design. Yeah, the sort of the pinstripe plastic in that sort of teal sort of colour. Yeah. Almost looks as if it should be running Apple Mac OS 9 or something like that. But decent case. Even has a built-in sort of a floppy drive slot. Floppy drive is installed. Need to get a data cable for that, but either way. Yeah. Very appropriate wallpaper for it. And to get even more into the spirit of properly sort of themed everything. So yeah. Just needs a proper diagnosis of the video card, and then it'll be fine. So yeah, got a couple of games lined up for it. Got the original Halo. I've got a couple of the Need for Speed games floating around somewhere I could stick on there. Yeah, it'll absolutely kill once the GeForce 4 is in there. So yeah, looking forward to getting that in there. But yeah, someone I know has a lot more experience than I do working with hardware of this era. I tend to work more with older Pentium 1s and things like that. Pentium MMX, I have a Pentium MMX 200, which I showed on the channel before, and of course the Olivetti computer, the Pentium 75. Yeah, got a couple of newer systems of, another newer system of sort of this year, a little bit older. It's that 433 megahertz Celeron. I mean, I've showed all these on my channel before, but yeah, I don't generally, I'm not generally as interested in early 2000s hardware as I would be mid to late 90s hardware, but this is cool in its own way, really. Yeah, I mean, look at this case. You can't get much cooler than that for the early 2000s, late 90s. Yeah, saw this on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I saw it on Facebook Marketplace, and I just had to have it. So yeah, already knew I was going to stick a Pentium 3 in here. So, and Windows 98. Second edition. Yeah, absolute pain in the ass to set up. Eventually I had to copy Windows 98 files from another hard drive onto this hard drive because it would not install. Didn't matter how many disks I tried in there, it would complain about, I think it was not ready, CDR101 error, not ready reading drive D in the setup. If, mostly you'd get that, I think, if you've, the disk is smudged and you put it in there, or, you get fingerprints on it, but, or the drive's bad. But I tried different drives, I tried different IDE cables, I tried different DVDs, I tried different combinations of each. Nothing worked. So, but either way, this solution did get it running. Yeah, it's a relatively quiet system too. Modified a Dell. I think it's from a Dell Optiplex GX 110 computer. Modified the cooler from that to work in this system. So, yeah, essentially just the plug needed changing because it was a proprietary plug. But either way, if there's fan plugs that just got the little metal tubular bit with the sort of the pin that sticks up, or the clip that sticks up, and you just push it down and slide it out. Had to do a bit of proprietary, or not proprietary, but I had to do my own sort of custom mods to get it all working, but all set up. But at the end of the day, it is. And I think the heatsink's an old one from an AMD Athlon or something like that. The fan on there was branded AMD, but that thing was noisy. So fairly decent system. Sound Blaster Live 5.1 card. So theoretically, if this was to do a good job of decoding video, it would make an absolutely awesome system for surround audio. Hopefully, even with the MX440, it would do a good job of playing, at least 720p video. When I know that the audio card's definitely up to, surround audio. For a while I think Caleb borrowed it from me and, got it set up with his surround system, and didn't actually get an opportunity to hear what that sounded like, but from what he told me, it sounded fairly good. So definitely have to see what that sounds like. But either way, it's an amazing system. Just needs the little video problem sorted out, but someone has very kindly offered to help me. Should be good. So as an interesting coincidence, this guy actually has the exact same case. And one of the things I don't have is I have all of the 5¼ inch blanking plates there are the ones I've got. So, but he said he has another one floating around, so he's offered it to me. So, I probably don't really need to have a DVD and a CD burner in there. Could probably lose one of those, but has 2 USB ports, so I more or less just transfer things from here via USB stick anyways. But, one of the things I didn't know that Windows 98 had was a USB, like a warning whenever you rip a USB stick out of a computer without ejecting it first, because I know Windows 2000 goes absolutely bonkers when you do that, but apparently Windows 98 does too, and it gave me a blue screen of death from it. So, yeah. Don't know how advanced USB stick technology was back then, but if Windows 98 didn't come with USB drivers off the install, I can't imagine that many people would have had them. But either way, yeah, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, not really all that much else to say on this. Yeah. It's been the first video I've done in a while. So, yeah, just been busy really. But yeah, gonna try and make the time to do more videos. Because I do enjoy making YouTube videos. I just don't have the time anymore. But yeah. Yeah, I do enjoy running and maintaining this channel. Yeah, and if you ever watch the videos and learn something from it, then it's a win-win situation. I've had people. I think the video I did on the Acer monitor, people learned a lot from. Yeah, they'll have to feature on this channel soon. Probably my next video, I reckon. Yeah. Would be using it here, but I'd just be a bit worried about it sort of, being knocked off of the top of the computer. But, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with CRTs. Are big, heavy, and bulky. But, the picture is, far more superior than, flat screens. But either way, probably rambled on for long enough now. Yeah. No, I'm still around. Haven't nothing bad's happened to me. But yeah, just busy. But either way, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I guess you'll be pleased if you've if you've been following my channel and wanted to see more from me. Well, here is more. But yeah, no idea when my next video will be, but yeah, don't actually have a proper plan for how how I do my videos. It's just sort of it's all just very ad lib. It's all on the spur of the moment. Yeah. I'm getting better and better at doing the whole ad lib thing, because I would often be stuck for what to say in the earlier days, but yeah, since the whole proper revival of my channel about end of 2019, but yeah, yeah, guess not much else to really say. Yeah, thanks for watching.